Check Skype real quick if you could. Guys, looking back, game number 2 underway. Sorry, let me turn the sounds back on for you. I'll turn this off during the break. But yeah, it's getting to be the end times, boys and girls. Spawny here in the last game tonight, the last best of 3. In the bottom left corner of the map. He's down 1. Can he turn it around? It's Root Gaming's Minigun.
In the top left, is the pink Zerg. It's JonSnow for the temple. Yeah.
It's. I want to talk about this being weird for Deadwing, but I don't think it is. We just, on maps like Nimbus, on Deadwing, this is where we really see the cheese come out of the Zerg players. And JonSnow is going to be playing a bit of a gamble. It's a 50-50. First off, whether he finds his opponent, and then it's another gamble whether Minigun goes Nexus first.
Well, JonSnow is scouting correctly first, so
yeah, he'll
one
look out.
gamble, check. Is Minigun gonna go for the next? I think he is. He's past 150. He's past 13. I mean, he is gonna go for the Nexus first. Oh my god.
Okay, so this starts off really well for JonSnow. I don't know that this is an automatic win. It's not like build.
No.
There's not really a lot of build counters anymore, but this is certainly one that's gonna scumbag Minigun.
Well, Minigun's scouting. Minigun is solving the problem right now. He'll probably cancel the Nexus.
All right. Well, to explain something really quick, guys. Well, actually, we'll hold the phone. We do have those things revealed. Does he go for the cancel? He's already got a gateway on the way. He might not cancel it. He may try and leave it up just to buy himself some more time.
Yeah. I guess that is the better option, right? Like, you don't need the... What else are you going to do with the minerals if you do get it down? Like a second gateway? Usually not the response. I guess if he canceled it, he could get 3 pylons on the ramp and wall off. But that is also a big dedication. He's going to do that. Okay. That's the option then. Cancels.
I think it's a smart move. Ooh. Safe than sorry.
JonSnow going the wrong direction. Didn't quite scout the gas yet, I guess.
That was a little bit awkward. Not that it messes with the timings too much, but I do think that, I mean, it buys Minigun time to get a Zealot out. And once he's at the Zealot, I can stack up the mineral lines a little bit better. Sadly, though, these mineral patches don't provide the best stacking in all the maps, so it's going to be really hard to keep the probes alive.
Plus, you're just going to lose three pylons. Like, I think not canceling Nexus, letting them chew away at it if that is their choice, and then buying time might still have been better. You just use up 300 minerals, it's all gonna die. Hopefully it doesn't supply block them.
That would be hilarious. Minigun gets like the sickest setup, but he actually gets supply block.
Oh, it does. Oh my god.
But he does have the second Zelda on the way, so it could be worse. But this defense out of Minigun is everything. It's a qualifying match, and he has to make this work. Probe's on hold position, but so are the Lings.
On the worst side. Oh, okay, that didn't go so badly, but the Zealot was on 2 links, opposed to all 6.
Well, he only lost 3 probes, though. So this is not a bad start. I mean, of course, he lost that one on the other side. Field back, cleans this up. Minigun holds, and he holds really well. Not an overreaction. He's back on course for this. And JonSnow realizes, like, crap, I really got to get those drones back up. I got to get that natural base finished up. He's got to get his economy underway because he needs to be able to afford units to defend with. Minigun's coming across the map with vengeance in his eyes. Does he know? Oh, yeah, he got killed by the Zerglings up here. That's right. So he knows where his opponent's spawn.
Yeah. Very nice hold. Unfortunately, Minigun really doesn't have a lot to... Like, what is his choice after this? He's going to expand. He's going up to 400 minerals. That's kind of a given. You don't really see one bases off any reaction. They really do try and expand to their best ability. But Stargate, he's got the militia core first. Like, what is he going to do to get control over the map? Or he's even going to try and get control over the map, I guess. JonSnow gets speed with this, so it could just be... basically both players macroing and trying to leave each other alone for the next couple minutes. That was easy enough.
Yeah, okay, for JonSnow. Weird as it is, I think this may have just leveled up the game, though. I really thought if JonSnow got 2-caught drone and 2-caught paranoid, and maybe thought Minigun wouldn't retaliate, he loses a queen, almost for certainly. But, yeah, he plays pretty appropriately. Chases the Zealots back. The Zealots can easily take on 4 Lings. Of course, that's not a problem. But now Minigun's Nexus is on the way. JonSnow very well may dive for a quicker third. I'm not sure if he'll be playing 2 Paranoid just yet. The Overlord's going to scout and confirm, though, that there aren't like 7 gateways waiting for him in the main.
Yeah. They'll see what's at the front as well. you know, that is really, really great. If they can get
yeah.
in there and really, really confirm there's nothing going on, that would be fantastic. No need to put down an emergency sport or just in case spore crawlers, or, you know, get any more queens, and he can go on to his own third.
So, anyways, the thing I wanted to bring up before, me and Milo has a straw poll going in chat right now. I love you much, man, but Demosum and Jaedong would not get invited to this tournament, so the straw poll is going to be kind of irrelevant, because I'm pretty sure everyone's just going to vote on Jaedong, dude.
Yeah. Don't know what's up with him.
He watched American Sniper and left a sort of review of it on Twitter.
Did he? I missed it.
He said it was a good movie. Go.
Oh, okay, good. Alright, then. We got double upgraded Lings again. I don't know if this Roach Warren is going to pair it with Roaches for an attack on the third, or just in case it's a 7-gate full of Zealots, because even then, double upgraded Lings can still have a tough time. But we'll see. Minigun not throwing down that third too soon. He didn't do that last game either. Did play rather safe and cautious.
Well, nice scout revealed with that, but coming across the map, what was Zealots? Please be in position. Zealots, please. Don't be those guys right now.
I don't think he's gonna run by.
Not with the sentries they're gonna do.
Oh, hey, look at all those sentries.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, if he did run by and the Zealots were out of position, that's where you have to start burning force fields, start defending a little more than you want to.
Very nice. Nice third. JonSnow did his a while ago, and might be looking for a fourth soon. The upgrades are about to finish. He is getting Roaches, but it's still Deadwing. It's still a hard third to break. Even if they go for the diagonal wall, it's still a very helpful wall. I think he's just prepping for the sentry poke with the mothership. So back in the joining he goes.
Well, I guess we'll have a moment to explain how the invite systems are going to work. Some folks seem to think there are no invites. That's actually incorrect. There's 8 invites and 8 qualified slots total for this. The way we're doing the invites, though, is we've got 4 post invites. So instead of doing invites beforehand, like tournaments classically do, instead of like inviting polls right off the bat, we're going to invite, I think, people who've earned the spot, who've performed well in the qualifiers, didn't quite make it, or with racial distribution balances to make it more even. For example, in Europe, there's 4 Zergs, and I don't know how we're going to balance that out, but we might not even be able to use just people from the qualifier specifically. We also have 4 invites saved specifically for the folks who fell out of Challenger League this week. So, Xenocider, amongst others, are definitely candidates we're considering. But like I said, the idea is we're going to try and make it as fair but fun as possible. And the number one thing for me at Base Trade TV, and I'm the fact that we have, like, I'm sitting here right now, I'm looking, we got 5,000 people watching this qualifier. I don't think we need big names for numbers. I'm not worried about that at all. So we're going to make sure we can objectively do this without being like, oh, well, we better invite Jaedong because we want lots of viewers. Like, No, we'll bring you guys the best people we can that definitely deserve it the most. That's the whole point of this tournament.
If we did get Jaedong, that would bring a lot of viewers. No one knows what's happening with him.
It would, but he didn't play in qualifiers, so I have no.
Okay, if you really don't want money, it's fine. You don't know. Wipe your moral tears with cash.
No, here's actually the problem I have with this, though, because when we do get viewers for stuff like that, they come for the games and then leave immediately after. So you get a temporary boost in viewership of folks who are probably not watching ads, not subbing to the channel.
Ads all over the games.
Just start making the logos really big.
If you want the games,
like,
you gotta subscribe for the replay.
I hope you guys like CM Storm and Chairs for Gaming. Actually,
this is like when we really sell out. Like when we do this, we're about to like leave StarCraft 2 forever.
Yeah, it's
like
the equivalent of dropping the mic, right? Like, peace out, everybody.
Oh, like no, it's actually not just dropping the mic because it's still kind of a douchebag move. It's like throwing the mic into the crowd and hitting someone.
Smashing it against the wall. If I can't use the mic, nobody else can!
Yeah, exactly. I wondered if this was for Swarm Hosts or Ultras, and it's for Ling Infestor Ultra. Love this composition.
I can't fault him for going it. It's a good composition just on its own, but the fact that Fungal Growths have shown in that last game to be something that can shut Minigun down, I applaud this choice. The problem is, though, if Minigun realizes this is coming soon enough, it's really not hard to get out Immortals. The Lings honestly don't matter. It's the Ultralists that need to be taken care of the most. Recall gonna go off to escape the fungal growth. Nicely done. Fourth base, this is wishful thinking. The Immortal's got to get back up to the high ground though, because he's gonna need force fields to protect him.
Oh, okay, the Warper's almost ready to save it anyways. That is a lot of Lings, and force fields won't let them up the ramp, and that's fine. They'll be very complementary to the whoa force fields. Even still, I don't think it's worth getting up there.
I actually, baiting some into the photon overcharge probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Minigun's down in supply in a pretty bad way, though. Any supply block. He was hoping that those pylons in the Nexus would be what gets him there, but he chrono boosts the Colossus, and that's always awkward to see. Getting supply blocked like that. We do have some static defense starting to lay down as well.
I think he's really expecting Swarm Host. He's got an Infestation Pit, but he has got the Hive. And, you know, Mini
Gun.
Razor. No, Zerg. Did go for Ling Swarm Hosts to very effective degrees, although on a very different map than Deadwing. I don't think it would be effective here.
It just dawned on me how much, how many minis there are. StarCraft 2.
Math, Mini Gun, Mini Razor.
Mini Mouse.
Yes, she's not a pro gamer, but yes.
I said StarCraft 2, not pro gaming StarCraft 2.
It's true. It's true. Anyways, maybe he has it if I now. You know, you do want Colossus to deal with the heavy amount of Lings. You know, just want to go straight into Immortals. So if that is him just playing to that, then that's great. You know, he wasn't tricked or anything. He's just playing very safely, very smart, and hopefully they'll survive to get that ideal composition. They also have a greater Spire on the way, and I don't know how fast he'll be expecting this. He does have a Stargate.
How did you get in here? What are you get out.
It's so funny too. Like what is it gonna scout? Like an Overseer couldn't.
I sometimes wish units had a kick ability. You're like at the edge of a cliff. You don't have to shoot it with a laser. Just knock it over the ledge. Be a true Spartan warrior. But okay, Corruptors, Greater Spire. This is gonna get really bad for Minigun, I fear. This attack is going to be hard to deal with, but he's investing in so many Immortals and Colossus that are going to be absolutely worthless against the tech swap of Broodlords after this.
Yeah, great against the supposed Ultras. No Ultras. Preparing for Ultra, sure, but it's going to be a Greater Spire first. He got a Stargate, so if he got a Fleet Beacon, he would be on his way to, like, maybe buying enough time to get a couple of Tempests, but still no Fleet Beacon. He needs it now, and then maybe he'll have 1 or 2 Tempests. That let him survive now.
There's some really good hold position like that was going on with Chapter's forces, by the way. He still manages to get 22 probe kills when, frankly, he probably should have got nothing with those Lings. So really well executed out of JonSnow.
Fleet Beacon does go down. Blinkstalkers can do okay sometimes.
They're not
the
the
Zerg
answer,
does
though.
mess up. Yeah, it really depends on the Zerg messing up their control, especially when Fungals are in play. And even if they aren't, you're blinking into a bunch of like heavily upgraded Lings, so there's always going to be danger there. The Stargate is the way to go. Tempests are the easiest way to deal with this, and he's so close to getting there. Another Ling attack on the 4th. Not too many probes. Gets the Gas Geyser probes.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of probes here in the first place.
The Broodlords are still back at home, so they won't be hitting this super nice timing. Tempest will be chronoed out, and you only need a couple, as there aren't a whole lot of Corruptors. Yeah, only 2. So the Tempest do have that long range. They should be fine in taking down the Broodlords. But JonSnow still might commit, you know, especially if he sees an opportunity to surround, for instance. Like,
well, the Tempests aren't out just yet. The Broodlords are coming. He's going to have to find a way to buy himself some time. It's really unfortunate these rocks are not down, though. This would be a great path to retreat into, but because they are up, this is going to get rough. Maybe a Photon Overcharge if we get 3 more seconds out of this. Gets it! Minigun!
That's nice. That is nice. JonSnow does not have enough Corruptors, and he's fly capped, so... Well,
he's putting so much pressure on the left, there's nothing to stop the roaches on the right. Ooh. However, those infestors get wrecked. The storm is wonderful. There's not a lot left for JonSnow. The Stalkers are actually going to make a 7. Who needs Tempest when you can actually do this? This situation never presents itself. JonSnow with John Throw.
Holy. And the Ultra transition is not going to be very effective. You didn't kill any Immortals. You barely killed anything, let's be honest. So you're going to Ultra transition into still a very beefy army.
Yeah. He's already ready to tango with this. The Tempests are, funny enough, a bit useless right now, but I don't know if Minigun's expecting there to be more Ultras. He's investing in Phoenix. He's expecting a Mutalisk swap, which does commonly happen, but not this time.
Oh, JonSnow, you do not have the composition.
JonSnow, you don't know.
Basically, I think only Stormhost would let him survive. Does get a super good surround. Any storms are, well, they're gone, frankly. So this suddenly flipped on its head, man.
Yeah, it's been surprisingly back and forth in this weird tug of war, but you know, the Tempests have got nothing that are really going to kill them. It all comes down to these Ultras chasing us back, and the Immortal count did suffer through this. So we got 2 more at a time coming out. We get some more Tempests on the way. Tempest, hold position, please. Just do some damage. Why are you running? You don't need to run from these. They can't shoot you. But the Archons, the Dark Templar. Oh, there's no detection. The Dark Templar drive this back. And once again, the tug of war continues, trying to push JonSnow back to his side of the map.
That Lynx around might have been awesome. Might have been exactly what JonSnow needed, but I still don't feel confident in his overall game plan. He's out of the bank.
Yeah. I think, by the way, if Minigun had chose, like, he tried not to until the very end, but if he had just stormed himself, he would have been able to deal with those Lynx. Like, those would have not been a problem.
He only had 1 more storm, and then the High Templar died. He didn't have any more High Templars, so that would have not been a problem. He's right.
Oh, big attack over here on the right side. Cannon's going to try and hold, but here comes the Ultras. Looking to catch everything from behind. Oh, he could have grabbed him with his own Immortal to save it. But,
what about the Tempests? What about the Tempests?
What about the Tempests? They'll take out the Overseers. There's no detection for the Dark Templar.
Need Corruptors. Like, Mass Ultra is not going to win. The Lings are doing a nice damage, but even if you take down 2 of their bases, 40 of their probes, they have you beat on air. It's kind of the Kingmaker here.
Minigun's economy is kind of trash through this. He's not maxed out, and he's going to struggle to max out. These Lings are still killing a couple probes back on the other side of the map. I mean, he does have this incredibly strong army. It's on level 3 weapon upgrades. He's good to go with an attack, but I don't know if he can remake anything should he lose anything.
It's true. No one can really make anything. Can the Ultras just basically take the Tempest shots and say, like, whatever, I'm gonna win this game just by pulling your buildings down?
Alright, can he kill the Overseers? If he kills the Overseers, once again, Dark Templar will hold, but right now, they're dying way too slow. It's only a Phoenix giving chase. I think Minigun now realizing that this is an option, finally does take this out. Now we might see some Dark Templar warped, and yes, immediately a Dark Templar comes in, but he doesn't have enough money to make more than like 1. And it very well may die to splash damage!
Ultra's winning a game. Amazing.
Maybe not.
Tempest, I mean, they'll take him down eventually, right? But it's the same thing versus, like, 2-port Banshee. The Roshis are dealing too much damage.
I don't disagree that Minigun's in a tough spot, but it's not the Ultras that are winning the game. It's those constant Ling run-bys. Picking off the probes, 12 more died while this is going on. I mean, that's why Minigun has no money.
Yeah, that is true. But we need them again, I guess. Like, yeah, he's used all of his Lings. Everyone's used their bank. Everything has gone into Corruptors and more Infestors trying to deal with the Tempests, which are what's stopping him from just killing all the Nexus.
71 drones versus 33 probes. JonSnow's got a brand new base up and running too. I mean, this looks better and better as time goes on. And Minigun does not have time on his side. He knows this as well.
No, he doesn't. I think JonSnow doesn't have a bank, still had income though, so he's gonna have enough Corruptors eventually. Even I mean, Minigun, I guess he's gonna have a lot of Archons. He's making some gas, but the Kingmakers did not king make, am I right? Tempests are not going to win this game, nor those DTs that were very clutch.
Well, JonSnow almost did a John throw against his John foe.
That would have worked really well if Minigun's name was John.
And if he lost, he'd be John. No! An unknown figure sinks into the blackness. John Doe. There we go. That's my poem.
That was pretty good. It would have been absolutely perfect if Minigun's the first name was not Chad, but John.
Well, you know, Chad's kind of a John Bro kind of name.
It is kind of a bro name. That's true. Chad, bro. Trying to capitalize on the fact that he has the air superiority, or had the air superiority. I don't know about now with the Corruptors and Infestors, and even the Queens getting in the action, making some Void Rays, but without that 4th base, it's only on 40 probes.
He's about to
What's his
reap
moves?
what he John sows.
Okay, Rifkin. Going crazy, Rifkin.
Yo, Ultras have really big John toes.
Okay, now that's stretching a little bit. Do they have toes?
And
Yes,
in
they
the
do.
north,
Oh,
he's
so
gonna
cute.
be. In the north, he'd be John Crow.
Anyways.
This is all you got. I'm sorry.
Oh, those fungos are fantastic. Well, that's definitely... the Queens are getting on the action. The Corruptors
yeah.
are winning out the
GG.
war. And Minigun... Woo! What, he had like one... He had one amazing fight that looked like a John Pro. And then JonSnow